Who am I speaking with?
My name is Mark Robertson. I run a website called ReelSEO.com, ReelSEO.com, and we talk about all things online video with a particular lean towards discovery, search engine optimization, social media, etc.
And this is actually one of the issues that's been coming up in the discussion was how do your employees find the video that you've created, internally? What is, I guess, the challenges that they're dealing with?
Well, I think it depends a lot upon the enterprise search platform that they're using, but I think the challenges that I've seen, because I worked for a large media organization and we had an enterprise search appliance as well, actually a Google enterprise search appliance, the biggest problem we had was that our site itself wasn't search engine friendly, so it was difficult for the search engine in the first place to discover content that was related to a keyword search. With regard to video specifically, I think that the problem or the challenge is the same challenge that exists with external search, which is, telling the search engine, whether it's an enterprise search solution or whether it's a search engine, what the video content is about. And so that requires on-page text to clue that in. So that along with the fact that a lot of the search appliances haven't yet really focused on breaking out video content. You could do that with Google Search Appliance, but there's a lot of development that needs to be done.
All right, let's say square one. I'm an enterprise. I've got a ton of video. I really haven't done a great job, optimizing my site or my video. Walk me through the steps. What should I be doing?
Well, I think the first thing is really to find out, are people on your site looking for video content? So I would start by analyzing your search logs for your enterprise search appliance and really look at, well, what are the things they're searching? And if it gives you an indication that they might be searching for video content, well, then you want to look to video content and start to pull that out. So there's two thoughts there. One, my first focus would be on not necessarily enterprise search, but on presenting related video content on a video landing page. The challenge is still very similar to search in that in order to show related content, you have to understand what the page you're looking at is about. So let's start off from the top. The first thing that needs to be done is your site itself needs to be search engine friendly, it needs to be crawler friendly, it needs to have the basic SEO guidelines or really website design, site architecture guidelines so that a search engine can crawl the pages.
Well, maybe you've seen some enterprises doing a good job, with internal search. Can you tell me maybe if you can mention the companies who are doing it well and what is it about their formula that you think is so good?
So there's two types of enterprise search I'm going to talk about. Obviously, there's site search. I don't even know we call this enterprise search, where you're allowing consumers on your website to search for your own content on your website. And then, of course, there's more gated enterprise search for content within a company's. I forgot your question.
No, the question is, what companies are doing the video search well, and what are the aspects that you think are so good about it?
Sure. So what I've seen that I think, there's a couple sites that I think are doing a good job at internal site search. And I would reference Boston.com. There's a couple newspaper sites that I think are doing a great job of this. Boston.com, the Orange County Register, which is a local property. And what they've done is, now it requires significant development, but what they've done is they've broken out their search such that when a user searches for content, they have the option of seeing video, text, I'm trying to think of other content, audio, whatever's in that newspaper's content, they're presented with those options. And the other thing is that they did extensive testing. So they implemented it with thumbnails for images and thumbnails for video. And did that help the user experience? Did that drive more? I think really it was I'm talking more about the presentation and the user interface. But as well, they've also done a good job at indexing all of their content and making that available.
Excellent. Now, let's just sort of close with a couple of pieces of advice that you have. If I'm an enterprise, what are the first couple of steps I should take?
Well, again, I think the first step anyone should take, if we're talking about enterprise search, this is a little bit of a different answer, but I think on your video landing pages, we see a ton of discovery of people browsing. You watch a video and you see another video here that's related, very high chance you're going to watch that. So I think that's important in terms of people staying on your site longer, seeing more videos. So, semantically related videos is important. And then as far as enterprise search, I think it's really about testing but trying to index all of your content and then present that content in a categorized fashion that makes sense to whatever your customer or your reader is. So for the newspapers I was talking about in particular, the UI that they've chosen categorizes the types of content, video, photos, images, etc., well, images, photos, in a certain way that makes it very user-friendly. So I'd say focus first on the landing pages of the videos, because you can get a significant bang after somebody's already on the video page. You know they want to watch video. Then as far as enabling it such that people can find your content, enterprise search, making sure that you've got all of your video content, all of your images, everything indexed. Additionally, I think it's important, this is something I see that people overlook all the time. You see a website, you know they have a tremendous video asset or video collection, and nowhere on that page is a link to their video section. So enterprise search is certainly important, but people navigate websites and they're used to that. And if they can't find the link to your video section, they're not going to see your video content. So just some simple things to consider.